the midnight plane to Georgia.
It's midnight train.
And PM is noon, not midnight.
Midnight plane to Georgia. Your black card should be revoked for that.
Halves cannot revoke the black cards of wholes.
Says who?
All of me.
Okay, so here is a video someone posted on Twitter.
This comment was...
And I'm just going to put on full screen. This is a guy responding to someone's comment about Laura being better black representation than Manon. And he's breaking it down how he feels about it. So let's just watch.
Was left like a couple weeks ago. And when it was left, I have to be honest, I didn't deep it. But then the more I read it, the more concerned and confused I was. And then as I saw the replies to it, it kind of validated that concern and that confusion. Because it's absolutely insane for you as a black person to look at Lara and feel, I can kind of understand what you're saying when it comes to like colorism and things like that. Like, I'm sure Lara understands what colorism is like, but she has absolutely no idea what it's like to be black. And you and Manon both do. So it is just a little bit, it's a little disheartening and a little concerning, honestly. It's giving low racial self-esteem when you say you feel more represented by Lara than Manon, right? Because then it makes me feel like your blackness is only skin deep. You don't really understand what it is to be black for real, right?
How do y'all feel about that particular take? Because I kind of agree, but I kind of don't. Because whenever I hear about people saying Lara is better representation, it just exemplifies how desperate people are, black girls in particular, black women, are for their specific phenotype to be represented, because colorism is so rampant that the girl who's usually represents all black girls are usually it's usually some type of biracial, mixed race girl.
Wait a minute, hold on, what are you doing?
And people are just so tired. Black girls are just so tired of seeing the same old phenotype pushed onto us. And it's like when we constantly see that same phenotype pushed onto us, it kind of just makes it seem like this is the only acceptable way to be a black girl. You know what I mean? It gets very tiring, you know? I'm really tired, y'all, so forget my speech, but I understand what he's saying, but also it's like I get why others would say that, because there is a desperation for dark phenotypes, for full noses and lips, for broad features to be actually represented and highlighted and praised and celebrated. Of course, Lara doesn't have those, but she has the dark skin, but she tans, so that's another thing.
I would think on this. I would really think on this. And then also, whether you intended to do so or not, you've invalidated Manon's blackness. It really pisses me off that I feel like Manon is black whenever someone has something negative to say about her, or whenever she's, being compared to another member negatively. But then whenever she does something positive or whatever, or is very pro-black and like does something that is very, very obviously black, very obviously African, it's like, well, she has a white mom. Like, it's really weird and it's really disgusting. Let's stop.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot more nowadays. People are like trying to redefine what blackness is. Like, I don't know. Lately, I've been hearing about biracials. Like, the biracials with the black mom are considered black, and the biracials with the white mom aren't considered black. And the thinking is that mothers are the ones raising the children, rearing the family. They are the homemakers, right? So if your mom is white, this is the thinking. This is what I've gathered. So if your mom is white, your connection to blackness is distant in comparison to the biracial person whose mom is black, right? Because you get the culture from your mom. That's the thinking.
But anyway, your mom is white.
My mother is not white.
Is your
Why
mom?
do people keep saying my mother is white?
She's West Indian, so
She is a black woman from Grenada, which is a island.
She married a white man.
No, she did not. Well, listen, I get attacked for this. And people try to undermine the validity of my voice and my even my access to blackness on a regular basis by trying to make up this thing that my mother is a white woman.
Okay.
My mother is a black woman from Grenada.
Okay, so here's another tweet I found. So many tweets, you guys. What is this delusion? You can feel represented by a biracial girl as a black girl. That doesn't make the biracial girl black. Absolute tomfoolery. And the original quote was, as black girls, my sister and I feel very much represented by Manon. She can braid her hair the same way my sister and I can. Her natural hair is curly. She has to do protective styles to keep it from breaking and falling off just like us. She has black features. Does Manon need protective styling? Because her hair type, she could just wear it out. She doesn't absolutely need it, right? Or am I being ignorant? Y'all please comment or educate me, because I don't know. Does she need to wear protective styles? I mean, it's obviously her prerogative. She can do whatever she wants, but I feel like her hair type is strong enough to stand on its own. Like, she can wear it out way more often unprotected than, you know, someone with a more textured hair type. Okay, so this tweet says, she literally looks like a black girl. You can go down the street from me and see hundreds of black girls that look exactly like her. So I'm confused how exactly she doesn't represent black girls. I mean, yeah, she looks black. She doesn't even look... Oh my gosh, who did it? I forgot. Someone actually said online that Manon actually looks like... Not looking Browning, but... What's that woman's name? Samantha Logan. Sorry. This is who she looks like. Samantha Logan is a biracial woman who plays Olivia on All American. They look just alike, literally. So, I don't know, what do y'all think? Yep, they look just alike. Anyway, she doesn't even look like a white woman. Y'all are just dragging it. She's done nothing but embrace her blackness and her culture. Y'all are just treating her like she's some whitewashed biracial girl. Yeah, people are having a lot of anxiety about Manon and what she represents, really, because there's a lot more to it than, you know, when Manon... this has been bubbling up for a very long time. I remember when she was first selected, people were already criticizing Hybe. They're already saying, oh, they wouldn't pick a dark-skinned black girl. Of course, they have to pick a light-skinned biracial girl, blah, blah, blah. She fits the aesthetic, blah, blah, blah. People were saying that. Another tweet, the gag is, Manon represents black, whites, biracials, and Africans. And people, I remember people were like saying she's my Ghanaian queen, and people were already having none of that. There was some backlash against that as well. So, I mean, the Copian ass lie, I don't know how to pronounce that. She's not a white woman's representation. She would never get casted as a white woman, but they'll definitely cast her as a black girl because fools like you are just anti-black as them. Yeah, can't see any comments. Yeah, I don't know in what world she'd be casted as a white girl. That's just insane. Because, oh, is your name Tiana, right? Hey, Tiana. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, no way she could ever do white. This tweet. Okay, yeah. If it's ridiculous for white girls to feel represented by her, why do you guys expect full black women to feel like she reps them? Biracial women being at the forefront of black female representation is misogynoir. Okay, yeah, so people are having a lot of anxiety about her being the face of black women because, in my opinion, we've gone through almost 30 years of exclusive biracial representation for black women. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. It's a tension that's been bubbling up for a very long time, so I'm not surprised this is happening. So just a few more tweets. There's a girl, I think she was West African. I don't know if she's Nigerian or Ghanaian, but she was saying that she looks just like her. Like, I see myself in her. Like, she looks like a typical African girl, and people were like, yeah, you're deranged. Well, you know, Tiana, people were saying Manon is not proper black girl representation. A lot of people are pointing to her mixed race heritage, her mom being white, her dad being, you know, Ghanaian black, and I'm basically just trying to theorize why people are having a lot of issues with Manon, because ever since she was selected, I I have heard a lot of rumblings about people saying that Hyde would have never picked a dark-skinned black girl, so it figures that they picked the mixed race, light-skinned black girl. And also, a lot of Black women are very, very tired of the same type of representation being shown to us time and time again as the universal standard for all Black girls. Obviously, we come in all shades and phenotypes, and people want variety. If we had variety in media, in mainstream platforms and stuff like that, I doubt that this would even be a big thing. You know what I mean? If we just had a variety to choose from. But having the same old phenotype pushed onto us, it gets very tiring. Unfortunately, Manon is getting the brunt of this anxiety. Black is not biracial. That too is a sentiment that's been going on for a while now. People are redefining what Black is as a kind of like racial requirement. Y'all know about the Tyler discussion that happened like last year or the year before.
Earlier on, Tyla made a tweet pretty much forced into saying that she is both colored and Black. Now, what's the problem with this? No, let's think for a second. What's the problem with this? The problem is that Tyla is simply not Black. But the fact that y'all are literally forcing Blackness on someone who is not Black is literally... Tyla literally looks nothing like me. So if Tyla's Black, what the heck am I?
On the other hand, if you want more Black American support to push your music and propel it forward, which I would argue is how your music started going forward with Water in the beginning, then you're going to have to wrestle with how you feel about being called Black in America. Even if you are not Black in your country, you will be Black here. And you are not ambiguous enough to get away with saying you're not Black when you look like the exact Black people that are telling you that you're Black.
So this is nothing new. People of the diaspora. There's a lot of things happening. Manon is European and African. She's not an American, right? So she has that against her because I've seen people bring that up. And then she has obviously the racial factor. She's mixed race. People bring that up. And people don't like how maybe she's just too foreign, right? Sometimes I wonder if she was like an American, if both her parents were American and she was biracial, would this even be as big of a thing as it is now? But because she's European and her Blackness comes from Africa, like she's Ghanaian, people are just like, she's too foreign to be considered Black because she's not foundational Black American. That's my guess. You know? And also people are just tired of the same phenotype being shoved down our faces. Mind you, I think the most popular Black girl that auditioned is more talented than the majority of the group. A dark-skinned Black American, to be exact. Just imagine all the talent, less popular. Just imagining all the talented, less popular girls that definitely auditioned to. See? That Americanness, I think that's a factor as well. Manon is European. She's not a foundational Black American. That also factors against her. People don't like that. Hyde didn't even bother to have one Black girl on their show out of like 120,000 applicants. You can just find one Black girl. Yeah. So that our entertainment has become so globalized and xenophobia is inevitable. It's creeping into everything. People of the diaspora are trying to redefine like what is Black, what's appropriate, where are the boundary lines between the ethnicities. And you know, this was bound to happen. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like growing pains. But then also, it's like, when Hybe picked Manon, we clearly saw through them, right? Hybe's version of representation is so shallow. They want to check off all of these boxes just to make a profit. There's something very inorganic about it, and there's something very suspicious about it. And I feel like people can sense that. That's what makes it repulsive on some level to them. That's why they always will question it. Like even Laura, her Indianness was questioned. And people were saying that she can't represent all Indians. She can only represent a specific type of Indian Americans. And then people were questioning Danny's identity, right? People were saying that she can be Latino, right? And then they started questioning sexual orientation. Manon Megan, Laura as well. So there's just something about the way Hybe navigates diversity and representation that just turns people off, and it makes it inorganic. There's something tainted about it, or warped about their version of representation. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, thank you, Tiana. World breaks this down. Mayo's world. Mayo, what? I should look that up. I don't know. Should I look that up? I don't know. Oh, okay. I remember her. I used to watch her. But yeah, absolutely. Mayo's world. Those are my 2 cents on Manon. And just like Zendaya said, Zendaya even said it herself, like she's the preference. She's what Hollywood accepts as a black girl.
I am, Hollywood's acceptable version of a black girl, and that has to change. We're vastly too beautiful and too interesting for me to just be the only representation of that.
People aren't accepting that anymore. People want representation. They want a variety of skin tones, a variety of features to represent black women. We can see it with Olandria, right? That's the main reason why she became a breakout act with Love Island, right? They wanted to see a very lush, deep, dark-skinned woman with broad features, seen in a good light. And then even, I don't know if y'all even know this, but have y'all heard about this show on Netflix? It had a lot of buzz when it came out. And okay, yes. There's a Netflix show called Forever. Let's watch the trailer. And just to let you know, people were hyping the show up because the romantic lead of the show was a brown-skinned girl, and that's something that we rarely, see.
You have no idea who I am, do you?
Keisha Clark. Wow.
Low key, I've always had a crush on you.
Hey.
How did it go?
Will you be my girlfriend?
Stay. I really like you, but my life is real messy right now.
What does that mean?
I have to tell you something.
We want to talk to you about Keisha.
I mean, what about her?
You've got a lot on your plate, Justin.
Should you be dating her right now?
Nobody knows. Yeah.
You're just weeks away from getting that scholarship. Don't let that boy distract you. Early decision is your best shot.
She's have it all planned out, don't you?
No, we have a plan.
I don't want to weigh you down.
You don't have to worry about that.
I think we have something good going. I'm always going to be here for you.
Forever?
Yeah, so I remember when the show came out. It's renewed for a second season, by the way, so y'all better get on it. I remember when the show came out, people were raving about how the girl was a brown-skinned girl, and we rarely had depiction of young black love, and we just love seeing a darker-skinned black woman being shown on TV, right? The K-pop industry is awful with racism. The issue should 100% be... Yeah, you could just tell... There's just something about their version of diversity that's just really... It gives me the ick. There's just something really, like... ugh. And even like, I'm just to be honest with you, you know, when they talk about their cultures and stuff like that, it kind of seems like they're pimping it out. There's just something that makes me repelled by it. It's just so, the way they navigate it, it's like so superficial. It's like they exploit it, right?
A Pop Crave headline, this makes sense. A Variety news article headline, this is not making sense. I don't think I've ever seen Variety in Katseye's business like this, and the girls have had multiple health breaks. Manon being announced to be on a temporary hiatus from the group's activities to focus on her health and well-being, and then her going into the Weverse DM to say that I want you to hear this from me. I'm healthy, I'm okay, and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again. Oh, what does that sound like to y'all? Like, mind you, Danielle a couple of months ago got kicked out of New Jeans for doing solo work. They have been looking for every reason in the book to get them girls. And Katseye might be different in the sense of freedom that they have online, but I also don't think that they're that different, considering that she is literally the black cat of the group. She has been the one to always speak up about the bullshit and about the negativity that's surrounding her. On top of the fact that she's been ambitious enough to do her own projects or like worry about her own projects. If this is just a health advisory, girl, you done played yourself with getting the company in bigger trouble, because I'm healthy and I'm okay do not sound like they match it. That sounds like I've been giving an ultimatum at the door, and we know that they do this because we watched them do it on Pop Star Academy. Now, again, this is all hypotheticals and analyzing. For all we know, like I said, the situation could be just what it is. But it's really in my heart, like it's scaring me. And now I don't take sides. If I was to highlight in favor of the company, I did see a post where it said that Manon was going to be a part of Germany's Next Top Model, like as a judge. That sounds like something that wouldn't have been cleared by Hive or Jeffin. Whether or not she didn't know or she didn't care, it would sound like something that would be up for discussion with the company, the team, because it's not like they didn't try to do this to her before. You're either with Katseye or you're not with Katseye at all. Obviously, it could also be that fact that the whole fucking internet, including some people in the black community, are jumping her because she's not black enough. I want my mental health. Well, you either have to deal with it or you can't deal with it at all. Like, her stating she has to trust the bigger picture, like either this is some type of comeback news, which mind you, hiatus from what? They just finished the Grammys. What activities would y'all be filming for that she wouldn't be a participating member in? The timing of her taking a health break in correlation to everything that's been going on the internet, it's an odd way to go about this, because it very well could add more damaging hate on her after she just said that she doesn't like being perceived as lazy, and now she's taking a health break. This is why it's important to show love instead of just hate, because if things going the way that we feel like they going, that'd be crazy. Like, that would be crazy.
Oh, Tiana, you love the show? Yeah, you know what? I haven't finished watching season 1. I gotta finish watching it. Season 2 is about to come out. And also, you know what's so weird? Why did Lovey Simone come out with the Fenty campaign to promote the show? I'm like, why was this appropriate to promote the show? Like, this is, like, they look good. Like, don't get me wrong, they look good. But for the love of God, wait, do y'all see that? You see this, right? This is too salacious for a YA love story. I mean, I think in real life, Lovey is pushing 30. I think she's like in her late 20s, which I'm not surprised. I've been watching her for like almost 10 years. She looks really, really good for her age. Like, honestly, you guys, if she can play teen and she's almost 30, like, it's insane. But I'm like, why is this being used to promote a YA teen romance show? And I just keep thinking about The Summer I Turned Pretty. Would you see anyone from The Summer I Turned Pretty in this kind of campaign? But the Black Love Show, the Black YA Love Show, is doing a lingerie ad. Someone thought that was appropriate. It's kind of just like we're being over-sexualized. We can never just fully win, right? Yeah, Tiana, yes! I'm like, who approved this? I mean, they look good, but, you know, the next season, they better be in college for this all to make sense. But even still, it's like, why can't we just have romance without, you know, the, I won't call it, without the over-sexualization? Like, why did it have to be lingerie? Why couldn't they do like jewelry? Like, Bridgerton right now has a deal with Pandora. They have a huge deal collaboration with Pandora. You see this? Soft, romantic. You know what I mean? Why can't you do something like this? Like, do something with Tiffany's, or maybe they're not that big of a show yet. But even the Summer I Turned Pretty, they did a lot of campaigns with like Ari, was it? No, they did a campaign with American Eagle. And then they did another campaign with another jewelry brand. You know what I mean? American, yeah, I love this campaign. Very romantic still, like, oh, summer, we're playing into the summer vibe. I mean, ooh, they could have done, maybe that show could have done like a Nike's collaboration or an Adidas or something. You know what I mean? Because they're both athletes, right?